make this explicit since I...
So I got a question for you. This is the name of our company, foreign line music retailer. So how do you pronounce it? Z Sounds?
Z Sounds?
Z Sounds? Is that the final answer? Z Sounds. So it's a sound. I just say sounds. How do you pronounce it? Sounds. How do you pronounce it?
Sounds.
Alright, I guess I'm just gonna make this explicit since I've been rocking like this for my perspective over the past month, 2 months, but just generally, I'm just not really like responding to the same amount of both that I've been in for the last, couple years. I'm just really focused on the business, focused on making good content, and there's a lot of third content creators that just be out here trying to get a reaction from me, and I just want to let the people know that, by and large, I'm ignoring it. So, you can go on, have your little content mill, your little day-to-day, trying to get it in with the 22 stick. I'm on to bigger and better things. I got a lot of stuff going on. A bunch of dorks making videos about me. So if you hear talents coming from me in response to a lot of stuff, that's why. It's because realistically, I kind of been there, done that, and 2025 is not about that for me. So I'm not putting any
Yo.
But nothing has changed. Anybody who brings any type of violence
So I got a hand out there.
to the building, to my area, you are immediately X'd out. You're not allowed on the property. So, you lock the door.
This nigga.
Oh! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out!
Hey, get his place! Get his place! Get his fucking place!
All that! You touch me, nigga! You tried to rush me, nigga! Yeah, get out! All the fucking you going to bed! Hey, bro, I pay no property taxes. Y'all got that fucker? You gonna bag the off me, homie? Hey, you gonna tell me to bag the off me? Let's go to me to go nowhere. Shit. Get out!
Yo, what y'all got going out there? What's happening on y'all Saturday night? Hey, y'all know the motto, every day's a holiday, every meal's a banquet. Tap in or tap out.
Us too. If you do any of that book, it's over. It's 100% over. So, take it for what it is. I don't appreciate that. If you got a problem with
Man, I was checking out the shit.
Walmart parking lot, whatever.
I was checking out the shit with the no content. And Adam, he's always playing cool, the white boy trying to stay out of the trouble after he stir up the trouble and put it in the mix or whatever. So they said Wack 100 got beat up. I was trying to see, if he got beat up. I ain't really see that. They said it was a dude named Jay Reed, but yeah, man, what you going on Saturday night?
Bring that kind of book around my spot and not get immediately expelled, suspended, etc. So, no games, 2025. If you do any of this book, you're out. Sorry. So I'm not putting any names in it. But
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Hey, tap in once again.
Yes, sir.
It's the Adam 22 who don't got a clue. One of the top niggas
Yo.
in the game. Found himself in another situation. In the demonstration, in the display,
Yeah. Hold on.
not possibly liable for a very violent incident that went down at his place of business. Now, the video hit Twitter. You seen guys get jumped, pistol whipped. I'm not playing that there. You can look at the video on Twitter. They took it all the way overboard. And there's rumors about who it was, who did it, who was involved. I don't know none of that. I can't confirm none of that. And that ain't my place to be a part of that. We'll see how it play out and everything. But this going down into your business with somebody's being beaten, kicked, stripped naked. I'm talking about if they clothes hit with a pistol and that's being and put out to the world, that's never gonna look good and you don't want that there. But Adam is the guy that instigates, promotes, perpetuates, and invites people to this type of activity himself. But you see how it get real. When it really go down, the incident really happened. Now he want to back away from it. And, hey, man, I'm going to get rid of y'all 2025. He don't even know what he want to say directly right here. But he know it looks bad because you're supposed to be running a professional business. It ain't really what you want, but it is what you want or what you thought you wanted when it can benefit your analytics, benefit you in the algorithm. You promote, invite people to violence.
So I got it happening out there tonight, man.
Not trying to really solve issues and problems. You want to get in beats, disrespect people, call out about their gangbanging credentials, and I've never seen nothing like this before. But I told y'all this is what happened when these nigga needers come in here, use you, manipulate you.
Nigga needers.
Use your lifestyle, your culture, things that you really been through, but they don't really be about it. They don't really want to be around for it. And once it do go down, what they'll do? Oh man, we gotta shut all this down now. So what lane you gonna go in all of a sudden? We've seen these type of incidents go down before with dog. So this is nothing new to me. I'm shocked at all because this is what the streets is. If you keep promoting that, you the person that keeps pushing the negativity, you're childish.
So I got happening out there.
People that
Yeah.
respect when they
Every
come
day's
to
a holiday, every meal's can tap in.
nigga, I need to be moving this certain way here, or I don't need to
Nah,
be
you
having
know, Jay
violence
Reed.
going on up here, or we not doing none of the messy stuff up here. This is what your platform promotes. What do you think this is? This is not a game. This is real life for certain people. I never want to see nobody get done like that on camera. I'm owning that. I don't want that happening to my brothers, and I don't want brothers doing each other like that. We need to cut that out first and foremost. That is most definitely something that should not be happening. But if you go in the lines dead, niggas, you gonna complain when you get it. I don't know what happened with them or why that went down, but I'm saying for Adam 22, because this is on your hands. This is the real reason he's speaking on it. I don't think he really cares about nobody getting beat up. It wasn't him. I don't think he cares about nobody getting stripped. Because now it falls back on him and he's liable and it happened in his place of business. And the finger is going to be pointed in his direction is, hey, you instigate this, you promote this, you highlight this, everybody hits him with the I told you so. He once again looks like a dumb fool and a clown in front of people's eyes, which to me, that's who he is on the internet. I ain't really been just tapping in to nothing, no jumper regardless, but I'm just saying, like, dog, what is this? We don't want this. Nobody want to be a part of this. Nobody want to come to a building or an office where people is getting stripped and getting their clothes taken off, pistol whipped, kicked, and stomped out, and then somebody recording it and putting it out there for the world to see. Nah, bro, we supposed to be better than that. We got to be more professional, and that's for us. But I just tell people, nigga, we see this going on. That's a part of the culture. In reality for him. But for him, it's like, this is what he pushed. I'll see you tell gang members they not gangster and they won't step to you and you invite this energy. It went down and it don't seem like you really want that up there. So why would you get on camera and play to people's faces, bro? Because a nigga like me, I know this is what going on for real. I know this is what happened for real when you invite that type of energy, that type of concept, and that activity around. Just keeping it all the way 1,000. This stuff happened for people who don't invite it or promote it or instigate or manipulate it.
Yo, what y'all got going?
It makes their platform.
Somebody hit me in my chat, man. Let me make sure my chat.
An emergency episode. Also talked about doing another type of podcast. This is the game, bro. We've seen this story before. Nigga want to fall back a little bit. Who knows what's what? And then, like I tell y'all all the time, the nigga neither can't afford to just get rid of niggas. What else is he gonna have? The platform will fall all the way off without niggas. I call him a nigga needer because he's the guy that can't survive without niggas, can't make it without niggas with the way that platform is ran and what it's built on. But he would try to talk down to niggas, and instigate with niggas, little niggas, manipulate niggas, feel like niggas have to serve him and talk entitled to niggas and disrespect niggas. And it's like, fam, what are you without niggas? Nothing at all. Nobody's watching you. Nobody cares about you. Now he's gonna try to find another group of guys that he can manipulate, use, and try to keep content coming off of. Bro, you're not above this behavior, Adam 22. I heard the lyrics in the beginning. This is what you do, man. It just done got real and met you at your front door. Mike, this happened to people who don't live like this, because that's just the way the world works. Who don't come with this type of energy, who's speaking, trying to be positive and lighten our people. But you the one that ain't doing that. You doing the opposite. So what you think was gonna happen? Place of business in an amount of time, nigga. This is what you promote and make money off of, and you don't come do it from a positive perspective. It just is what it is. Tell me what y'all see what happened. More videos, all that. 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pit.
GLP-1 starting at $149 plus a free behavior change program. Deal of the century.
Hey, Dad, what's up?
Morning, bud. Feels like I haven't seen you in forever. Maybe we can meet up sometime. You're not so busy.
Yo.
Right. I think Tech he's a killer for the group of the fighters, the little fighters the game. He's tough.
He was arguing with Shakur today, or yesterday, right?
Was it? Yeah. What are you saying?
He was saying he don't think he deserved to fight.
He basically even in the conversation.
They should fight, bro. They need to fight.
That's the problem.
Yeah, slip on Tech. Yeah.
Hey, what y'all doing tonight, man? Hey, step out and go kick it, man. Lady friend.
You see something? I mean, like, listen, let me tell you
Yo.
something. Let me tell you something. This shit worse.
Hey, it's a new year. Everybody need to get to it, man. We got no time to be wasting. Don't be thinking about no, tomorrow. Tomorrow never comes. Go and live your dream. Do what you gonna do. Do your big one. Step on them. You feel me? You got to get out here and live your life. If you ain't living, then you existing. And that ain't what we trying to do. You feel me? We trying to live out here. Ball out. You feel me? Hey, do something you want to do. Man, this year, do something you always wanted to do with your life. You got to focus. You got to stay, focus on your integrity and keep your mental and your spirit together, because this world got a whole lot of devils and shit running around in it. You feel me? And, everybody's running around here playing like they balling. You feel me? Everybody's one step from broke, homeless. Everybody's one step away from being rich. You can hit the lottery tomorrow. You feel me? What we need to do is focus on the humanity and the humility. Man, work with your people, man. All this, you run around trying to show off and stuff for foreigners and this, that, and the third, and foreign whips, this, that. Man, help your people, man. Help your people that you grew up with. Help your family. Charity start at home. I know y'all done heard that. Every's a holiday, every meal's a banquet. You know how we do it, man. I'm just sending out a little message, man. Hey, every day ain't guaranteed, man. Tomorrow never comes. You gotta live your dream today. And don't tell you that heaven can't be on earth. You gotta create your own heaven. It's all in your imagination and your mind and your mindset. Feel me?
Right. These niggas tender, yo. Y'all swear to God. And then I'm sitting there figuring, I'm trying to navigate this shit because I'm new doing this shit for last year and a half, going 2 years, probably maybe a year and a half. And I'm like, Stephen A. Smith said ain't no big deal. Skip Bayless said ain't no big deal. Cam said it's a big deal because they care more about where it comes from. But I have a job to do.
And it's a cultural connection. Even what's on MSNBC, what's his name? He's number one. His connection is hip hop culture because he grew up listening to the music. He can make that kind of connection. Some of this information is
so I got going out there. Yeah.
If you say something, they're going, "Why the fuck you said that about me?"
That's the way Cam said.
I'm watching this 50 Cent and Cam shit. Hold up.
Sarcastic nigga, girl.
I mean, I don't mean to be, just.
But between the two of them, I think Shakur's a serious defensive fighter. Yeah. I'm not sure if they.
Everybody go out, kick it a little bit. Shit happening, the game every day is a holiday, man. You gotta live it up.
He doesn't afford anybody. He's from Newark. He got booed in Newark.
So, man, I'm watching this 50 Cent run type shit, you feel me? Hey, so y'all heard about what Elliott Wilson, the journalist, supposed to be old school player, you feel me? Player hating on camera. So how y'all feel about the player hating on Cameron, saying he ain't good at what he do? Man, that is what it is. So it's beating first takeout on that sports shit, man. Hey, get you a YouTube channel, man. Tap in and tap out. Hey, it's new content. Nipsey Hussle said this shit 10 years ago. All the big companies gonna fall to the side. There's gonna be a lot of new growth and new companies coming up. Man, you gotta get in with that ground root investment. Put your money in on tech, different type of, get with people that do other than what you do. You feel me? It's about building. It ain't about destroying. Help your people. That's gonna help you later. Nobody's guaranteed to stay on top. When you fall, land on money.
He fought on ESPN and it wasn't pay-per-view, so we're acknowledging just reading all this shit. Fuck the next thing niggas always tell you, fuck them on it. I don't care, nigga. That nigga's favorite around. You fuck nigga. Oh, nigga, I look better than y'all niggas. Y'all niggas got money I'm getting. Y'all niggas not as fly as I am. Y'all niggas is pathetic, nigga. And a lot of niggas outside of being athletes, these niggas, as far as rap and everything else, these niggas is cooked. They on drive. You know what I'm saying? So it's a whole nother dynamic. Like, calling me old nigga, it's either two things. You gonna get older, you gonna die young.
Yeah.
Don't die young, nigga.
That's real, Rich.
So that's just what it is. So it's just the only thing you got.
Yeah, look though, I was two of them though. That tank.
Yeah. What y'all got going out there, man? Feeling good and bubbly out there. Everybody pop out on you, feel me? Do nothing. You feel me? Good day to chill. Every day is a good day to live.
22 fights, 39. So I think that.
Hey, yo, this is cold game, though, like ice water, right? I want y'all people to play it. Anytime you try to make real progress, you can expect the haters and the roadblocks. You feel me? You know, I come from the game. You feel me? And they say it like this. You got to be aware of the haters, investigators, and the... You see what I'm saying? The game is going to try to take everything you make. You know, that's what we call it, the game of life. You got to be, you know, on your P's and Q's to be responsible for keeping your game tight. You feel me? You're going to have female leave, tap out, play like they was in with the ism. You see what I'm saying? You got to be prepared for that. Bitch, get the fuck on. That don't mean nothing. It don't stop no kind of motion that's rolling. You feel me? Put your play in motion. And remember this when you putting your play in motion. Your play ain't about whoever you choose to be with, you want to hang with a bitch, and you want to be married, you want to shine down on the hoe. I feel all that. But focus on the business, man. I ain't never lost no females chasing this money. But I lost a whole lot of money chasing females. That's why I don't understand that no more. You got to get back to the roots of this. Man, take care of your home. Even the females, they out here jugging, doing whatever they doing. They more grimy than niggas. You feel me? You can't trust the female. They all like 304s in our head. You run into a good one, you surprised. You ain't surprised that the chicks are 304. You feel me? It's cold game out here, ice water. We got to tap in to doing what's right for us. I don't know what's going on in the world, what's going on in the circle. You need to do what benefits you. Because if it ain't beneficial, it's artificial. And that's just the truth. Now, we ain't making no motherfucking progress. That ain't got shit to do with our purpose. Man, I don't have time to waste with none of that. None of that. I don't want to talk to my kids unless they talk about some business progress. Doing something where you got motion going. Put a play together. I told my daughter, go in there, bake a cake. I'm selling cakes for you. You know, make a cool 120 this week. All you did was bake cakes. Man, put your people in position. Help your kids understand one day they got to survive and think for themselves. Man, it's cold game out here like ice water, man. And you know how it isn't. You feel me? All I want y'all to do is, man, have a great year. Have a great year. Every year, say, this the year when I'm going to do my big one. Man, when you going to do your one? Man, live your dream. Quit worrying about the haters. Quit worrying about the investigators. Quit worrying about the takers. Quit worrying about whoever you chasing and you think they're going to make you happy and fulfill you. You need to be focused on you. See, I got a 30-second rule. I let all of this shit go in 30 seconds. That's part of the street, part of the G. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't willing to walk away, lose everything right now, man, you really gambling. Man, you ain't really with the shit. Because this is real life every day. Your life's on the line. Your freedom's on the line. That's reality. If you like that. Don't nobody want to live like that. Man, I'm trying to hold hands and in the sand, put my toes in the sand and kick cans. Yeah, play like a square. You feel me? I'd rather be a motherfucking wolf in sheep clothing than a sheep in wolf clothing. Niggas out here flexing, playing tough. Bitches playing tough. Hey, excuse my, the ladies. What I'm telling you is, get to your big one. It's 2025 all the way live. Live your Live your dream and vision. If motherfucker, nobody's gonna do it for you. You gotta do it for yourself. You do. Ain't nobody else gonna do this shit. So get up off your motherfucking ass, get you some money, tap in, get with your local connect, doing whatever you like to do. I don't give a fuck if it's cooking cakes, if it's motherfucking walking dogs. Go do whatever you into. Focus on that. Make that bill. Put that bullshit to that. You see what I'm saying? Every day ain't gonna be a good day. I'm not gonna make 10 grand every day. I'm not gonna make $1,000 every day. So the days when I'm having them good days and I'm balling out, I got to know, I got to save my crumbs for the times when it ain't gonna be so cold. It ain't gonna be so ice water out there. It ain't gonna be so smooth and cool. You feel me? It's gonna get hot and I'm gonna have to run for cover and da-da-da-da. Gotta have your game for that. Now see, it's 2025 all the way live. Y'all tell me how y'all wanna live your life. Yeah, I see you, Humble Facts. Yeah, from Russia. Hey, you know what I tell a chick? You know, I met a Russian chick, cold game, real aggressive, real tough, right? Not the best looker, but she came, right? Russian chick, right? I had to tell the Russian chick, you feel me? I know you from Russia, but you be Russian. You feel me? You so aggressive with the game you putting down and applying. You ain't giving the player enough time to soak in the isms, kind of spin them off. You feel me? So you got to like play cool. I'm having to tell a Russian chick is, and I know you from Russia, so you get the game. You feel me? They're aggressive. But the thing is, you from Russia. I had to learn cold game taught myself. She from Russia, but she be Russian. Hey, respect the process, man. Don't never rush the process. It is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be or see. You see what I'm saying? Now, every day, man, when you thinking about your progress, the team you building, the infrastructure, mind frame, the mindset that you in, hey, man, you got to step your game up, man. It's cold out here. Don't nobody care about none of that. So get to the bag. You see that? If you ain't getting to the bag, don't nobody got no understanding. They don't got no ear for you. That, like, ain't nobody caring unless you sharing. You get what I'm saying? So the kids, stay on your 10 toes, man. You know, cold game, you know, like the players that did that podcast, man, you got to pivot. Sometimes you got to quit with the people who brought you in the game so you can get to the next level. It don't mean you got nothing against the people who brought you in, but if they did some foul shit, they did some foul shit. So I don't respect no motherfucking 304 that don't turn into the dope. You see what I'm saying? Man, I'm not slow, stupid, or dumb. Bitch gonna have to pay me a crumb. Now see, that ain't what I want to do, but this is the nature of either you benefiting or they benefiting. Either you consuming or, you know, you paying the people to consume. However you want. You selling or you consuming. Get you something to sell, man. It's cold game out here. Sell you something. I don't care what you sell. Don't sell your soul. Focus on the mission. Get your money in your paper. Put down a cold demonstration. That's the only way they're going to respect your situation. But the mind frame, the mindset, man, if you ain't really about that paper, fam, if you ain't really with the taking, you know, dealing with sacrifices and losses, man, if you ain't understanding, shit's not gonna be good all the time. Shit's gonna get rough. What you gonna do then, man? What you gonna do? See, times when shit get rough, that's what make you who you are. See, that's why I tell myself every day is a holiday, every meal is a banquet. Tell them to tap out because I don't need them. Only dealing with who I choose to deal with. You know, keep your circle tight, man. You can't with people because you just, you know, you friendly, willy-nilly, you cool, want everybody cool with you. Man, people ain't cool with you. I don't care how cool they try to play, how cool you play with them. People ain't cool. They're going to take your kindness for weakness. And if you don't put a straightener on the situation, they gonna play you for the victim. So you need to tighten up out there. Tighten up, soldier. Tighten up, my G. Tighten up, P. Tighten up the ism. Even tighten up to the 304s. You see what I'm saying? But definitely tighten up to the men and the women that stand on principle and structure. See, we got a lot of chaos going on out here. And chaos ain't good for business. Somebody got to come in, calm down the chaos and the disorder so we can get some order around here for making progress. And as I call it, that Luther Lou Fay. If you ain't making that Luther Lou Fay, man, you in the way. Ain't nobody trying to hear what you saying. You here playing like Charleston White. Think everybody playing. Everybody ain't playing. You like Smokey on Friday. You the only one running around here playing. All day up and down the street doing nothing. Smoking, chilling, kicking it. What the fuck are you celebrating? Failure? Because if you ain't progress, what the fuck are you out here celebrating? Failure? Excuse my language, but a player, got to emphasize, man, don't be celebrating till you achieve a goal that you just set and accomplished. Every day you can't be out here just partying, kicking it. Do you want to take a vacation a year where you might get 3-4 days, 5-6 days, 7 days at the most? Do you want to take, 2 of those vacations? Or do you want to stack your paper for another 2, 3, 4, 5 years straight? And then when you take you a break of vacation, you take you a month vacation, 6-day vacation. Build yourself up to where you got some social equity, financial equity just within your community. See, the money don't have no value. It's the people. If you got people, you got value. People that support you. Everybody don't have no supporters. There's some people in prison right now, can't get a motherfucking penny in Chinese money sent to them, probably because they did so much dirt and how they handled everybody in their family and close to them. See, when you fuck everybody up, nobody coming to save you. When you put everybody on, it's probably somebody to catch you if you fall off. It's a mind state. It's a mentality. The motto, every day's a holiday and every meal is a banquet. Man, life is what you make it. So stay focused, man. It's a cold, cold game out here and it's a new year. You know how we gonna do it, though. Ball out on them. You can't play with the game. You got to stay in it. You see what I'm saying? But if it ain't about progress and it ain't about purpose, then you stuck over there on Pleasure Avenue, man, that ain't gonna work for you, man. You got to go get the progress and the money to put on your dream and your vision that you really have. You got to go work every day at your job for 8 hours. So when you get off work, you need to take care of the family, the household, and you need to find at least 4 to 8 hours to work on you. They say you need 8, but you probably need at least 5 or 6 hours of sleep and rest. So let's break down the 24 hours in a day, right? Everybody got this. We all got 24 hours in a day. It comes down to what we do with our time, right? So if you go to work, let's be, basically 99%. You go to work every day. That's between 8 and 10 hours of your day. Working, taking your and commuting to work and from work, right? 8-10 hours a day, just your everyday going to work type of schedule, right? So you got 14 hours left when you get off work. Most of us got to run an errand, go grocery store, pick up a kid, take them to a practice. I coach youth basketball. So I got to go coach my basketball team on certain days of the week, right? This is our everyday grind. Now you down to probably, let's say, 10, 12. You down, that's let's say that's 13 hours between work and running your couple extra errands after work. Kids going to practices, grocery store trips, or whatever, right? Have it. Then you get home. You got two hours, sit down, take a shower, get a break. Whatever you want to do, that's your thing. But then when you take that break, this is the key part. When you take your break, you don't get back to living and focus on your dream in an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever you can afford in time towards your dream that night, right? It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna work. See, I just started doing YouTube. I ain't know it was gonna work or bubble. Well, I did because I believe everything I do. I believe I'm good at it. And, if it's righteous, it's gonna be blessed, But the thing is, it does go the way you envision or plan. Sometimes you exceed expectation. But you got to understand your responsibility that it was your seed that you planted yesterday that's you with tomorrow's crop. If you ain't planting good seeds, you ain't got nothing coming, no harvest. When you running around getting the money, you need to be supporting the people that's supporting you. See, it's cold game out here. You know what I say? It's cold game, and it's like ice water, right? Stay cool. Stay cool, right? Because if you don't keep your cool, they gonna get you out of the game on a mental play. See, when you in the streets or you just in survival in life, you one mistake from being all the way messed up. But you also one good decision, play, or action away from being on top of 99% of the people around you. One good play, right? So the thing is, are you focusing on continuing to do your grind until you run into your good moment? Because see, the good moment where you're going to be white hot, you feel me, it's going to be temporary. So when you white hot, you got to know this is temporary. Maximize your network and your influence up there. So when you're not white hot, you still have all the networks of all the people when you was white hot. You got to be focused on the vision. It can't be just simple, just focused on you. And if you ain't got no team, forget about it. Forget about it. Everybody in the gang. That's their team, right? Everybody gang. Everybody on your team, they not cheering for you. You in the football locker room, basketball locker room, everybody in there's friends. See, they got cliques inside the teams and the groups. But what you need to do is focus on making yourself the best version of yourself and adding the best value to the team overall. Because even if the people don't like you personally, they respect your talent. See, two valuable things, money and talent. You would rather have talent than money? No. You'd rather have money than talent. Because as long as you got a bag and you got money, you can hire some new employees. You can hire some more talent. But if you the talent and you go broke and messed up, you don't have no game where you can go put another play together because your talent didn't work. And that's, a sad story, but most artists, they don't end up rich. They end up like Prince and Michael Jackson. Biggest things ever. People stole every penny they ever made. Never got to enjoy it. What I'm saying is 2025. Go live your life. Go live your dream. Focus on making whatever you got in your vision and your imagination happen. But if you think that somebody cares about your woe is me issues, they don't. They don't. I'm just telling you, 80% of the people are glad you got your problems. And 20% are probably glad that it ain't them. But it's 100% of the people that don't care about none of that, right? So y'all tell me what y'all out there, man. On a lighter note, what y'all doing tonight for the party, man? Y'all out there kicking it? I just watched that UK basketball game,
Used by X Factor.
They Yeah, hit me in the chat. Let me know what y'all on, what y'all on, what y'all on.
Balance Dog is a canine massage practice. There are some basic business things that have to be done. So you have to do your accounts, you have to pay your bills. I love Zero because it makes my life easier. It's point, click, done.
Tank. Still, you know, look, I watched it. You feel like you losing the fight, though. Like, he be.
I think, to be honest, he is losing on the scorecards, but he think
And
he's
he's
gonna
still
knock
knocking
him
him
out.
out. Yeah.
That's what's going to happen. He got 32 fights, 30 knockouts.
Yeah.
So I think that's what happened.
He getting tired. I don't know, but he gotta stop losing them rounds by getting tired.
Somebody gonna let eventually just run.
And just
Stay
get the fuck away from him.
fuck away from the nigga and just randomly end up winning on the scorecards. Look, why did you choose Shreveport to build your studio at?
Well, it was already set up.
Okay.
Like the Millennium Studios was there, and when I first started looking at film and television, Avi Lerner was the person that I came in contact with right away. He was looking at things completely different, Cam. Like I thought the passion that went to the project would make it great, like make a hit. Like the way we would build the album and record the studio, it's not that. Avi was looking at it like it's good, like he didn't even read the script. He looked at his man, it's good, okay, we got Stallone, but it's action, it's on genre, we can get this much for it in this many territories. So he already knew how much he was gonna make off of it,
Right.
selling it off the rights in those different territories. And I'm like, I didn't look at film like that. They're like the concept, creative, the creative side of things. And then he had Millennium already there, I was able to talk to him. I did the Expendables, the last Expendables with Stallone, Megan Fox, and Dolph Lundgren, and we was in Bulgaria shooting that movie.
Right.
And I was able to talk to him there about Shreveport. I was like, what was wrong with it? He said nothing to send away.
Right.
So when they moved the taxi center from Shreveport, a lot of people that work in Shreveport gravitated to Atlanta, it's the closest area that a lot of film production is going on, and they just rocked out there. And then there's a lot of political stuff that makes things shift and go the other way. And then it almost did again, because while I was in the middle of getting things together to start filming out there, it came up with it was one to change the tax system again, and I'm like,
Right.
but it worked out.
Well, so that's what's up.
Yeah.
We see you talking, or you mentioning, talking to Tyler Perry lately. You guys are starting to work, or you just get advice from him. What's your guys' relationship?
Well, he hit me to different companies that are creating technology that are making the old way of filming this stuff obsolete. Like, so he's like they this big major screen, like this, it's like a oval shape that you shoot the digital content on and put on. And he was like they made this 3 years ago. They paid $12 million for it. They want to sell it to me now for $8 million, and it'll be worth $1 million in 2 years.
Right.
And I'm like, you gonna buy that? I wouldn't buy that. Now when it's going down like that, he said, nah, I'm not gonna get it. I'm telling you, he was explaining, like breaking down how fast the technology is changing. The stuff with AI is crazy. Like it's not, you know, like in my editing bay in Shreveport, what was half of it, what was the editing bay, half of it is AI technician, and the other half is this now, because it doesn't make sense to not be in that, you know, in the lane.
Got you. I seen Den of Thieves Part 2 is coming out. When is that coming out? What's your...
That one is January.
Okay.
That'll be the next picture that executive goes in the theaters.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
I was looking and did you ever, because we just was talking, I don't think we was on camera talking about it yet, but you was with Steve Stout and Qatar.
Yeah.
Y'all used to have beef, it seemed like it was...
That was
It seemed like it, so that was a part of it, because me and Steve talked often, and I'm like, yo, I see you with 50, y'all just good. He's like, we never had beef. And I'm like, I'm not sure. I seem like y'all niggas might have had some problem. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know the details, but he's like, no, we never had a problem. I'm like, I'm gonna ask the nigga 50.
Now, you know what is happening, because he actually did the deal with the Trackmaster.
Okay.
He did the deal then, like in the beginning. So Okay. We was cool from the very beginning. Then look, I got hit. When I came back around, he wanted to meet me. We talked. He had deals with Rough Riders over at Escort, and then he had Timberland. And he goes, nobody wanted to touch it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I understood it was the same reason when we was talking about with Puffy. Like, Puffy didn't want to inherit my issues. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, great, just stay, like, to keep the distance away from me, because I didn't want to be involved with anybody that wasn't comfortable with me, because I was going to do what I'm going to do anyway. Right. And then, at that point, it felt
So I got it going.
He called me because he wanted to know exactly what was going on, and then afterwards, he didn't answer the phone. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I had that energy towards him, and then he was saying something about, I think, you know, he's in Jay's camp so much that usually he said he's talking for him. Because he'll be defensive.
Yo.
On Jay's behalf, so if you be competitive.
Yeah. So, story time, right? So they got a game. Story time. We ride. Tell a story. Hit a little side street. So they got a game called, I'm from Kentucky. We call the game 4-5-6. Right? In New York, they call the game CeeLo. Right? It's a dice game where you gamble with three dice, right? So in this game, you got a bank. The bank bets out, just like Vegas considered the house, right? So I learned this game when I was a teenager. So the story I'm talking about, right? I'm grown. I'm probably early 20s. So I know the game. I'm a professional gambler. If y'all tap in, you feel me? Dice and got that gambling, you feel me? But the point is, so the first time I made 5 bands gambling, one day, one night, right? CeeLo. I'm a professional crap shooter, gambler, dice shooter, you know. I take a chance to advance, you know, as long as it ain't power shit, you know what I'm saying? We gotta get the money, but you know, not funny. But, you know, we get back to the money. So we shooting the dice. I'm the house. I'm winning. I'm big bank. You know what I'm saying? I think I started the bank with like $600, ran the bank up. The bank hold 3-4 grand, right? Betting everything, 200, 300. I'm giving whatever the bank is in the bank. They can bet the whole bank on one shot, any shot, if somebody's willing to gamble that, right? And that's how they can take over. They can be the bank. Cold game. So this night, man, we making, you know, regular progress, man. I'm hitting good. It's a hell of a night. Of course, type of shit that happens when you're gambling, right? You gotta understand, shit happens, it's gonna go left that you can't plan for, but you can guarantee happen, right? So, homie feel away. I'm breaking everybody. I'm the bank, and the bank ain't losing. So everybody disgruntled at the table, right? Gotta deal with that when you the bank. Shit, ain't passing out no friendlies, right? They ain't gonna pass you none out. So the point is, he feel away. You dealing with that tension, right? We not in no really controlled environment. We had a little like 700,000, $500,000 crib spot, right? Good money, everybody kicking it. So we shoot the dice. Nigga gets mad because, right? This shit happens when you gambling. Nigga gonna get mad, feel away, gonna tell him back from you after he lost everything, right? That's his problem. So, bro, we put the play together because I have security with me. When I'm gambling, I keep somebody with me that ain't gambling. This look like a regular nigga that's gambling, but he ain't gambling. And I pay him at the end of the night when I get through gambling. That's usually my family member did. Real talk, right? I don't really trust a lot of people. And I'd rather pay my DNA than some other motherfucking stranger, you know what I mean, to play like they protected me. You don't give a fuck about me. You don't know me, right? Pay your people. Pass your money around with your people, right? So I hit the game for like $4,500, $5,500. Ain't no thing, you know, hell of a night. I'm happy. Everybody else ain't happy, but that's part of it, right? This nigga feel away, talk tough. What the wood? Man, if you know me, I don't care about none of that. All that loud, tough talk, you know, let's get to the business, right? So he woofs and says, what the whoop. Of course, I respond. I go get that Tony Montana. You feel me? When I come back in the room, everybody's uncomfortable, right? Yeah, because this is what happens when you gambling. And I'm the house in the bank. But I gotta let I'm not sending somebody that you can't see that I got other 2-3 people here with me. I make the move myself to let you know I do it to you myself. And I got 2-3 people blend in the crowd gambling. You don't even know they probably put a pistol to your brother head. Cold game out here, man. You got to be prepared. See, you niggas is petty hustlers. You niggas is amateur hustlers. When I see you niggas, it's like comedy hour, and I call you niggas amateur hour. Man, you ain't really been through the shit. You ain't really lived that life. And that's a good thing. You don't want to have to struggle and go through pain and suffering. Because that's what that life is about. Pain and suffering. So even when you win, you feel like it was when you're doing crooked or doing, you know, foul shit. Moral to the story is, man, I done came up and got money 1,000 ways in the street. Ain't no loyalty though from the street. I can help every person around me, but it only takes one person to turn on me, feel some type of human, emotional way, and they justify why they turning. So like, that's up my infrastructure, or put a run, a rung in my constituency. With that value, she bringing you more headache and trouble than happiness. That's the chick you don't need to be dealing with. You need to get with the chick that's gonna make you feel like you happy. Ladies, hey, get with a player and a real man that wants to support you far as past the money. Cause all the ladies, it's easy game on y'all, lead y'all with the money. Okay, but we don't see your value when we doing it like that. We're gonna do it where, like, sure. We're gonna do it, as a man and a male, I'm gonna add value to my female. I'm gonna add value to my female, my lady. If you're not adding to her, you taking from her, that ain't good. Put together an infrastructure where you and her are building. I don't care what position you are in her life, she's gonna appreciate that we planted a seed and built something. And if that something grows, she's gonna respect that more than us having sex bumping booties in the daylight and the sunlight on the beach with 2 Twitter beaches and a thing drinking. The point is, focus on who is helping you. Talk about that online. That's crazy. If you partake in the activities, hey, this ain't no player hating channel. This air made channel. We pass the ball around here. Pass the ball. You see your players open. You feel me? Yeah. Don't be ball hogging for the 304s, the smoke. None of that. We appreciate your support from India. You feel me? We nationwide, international. Hey, this is real life, man. International. There's people in Russia tapped in, India tapped in, Japan tapped in, Australia tapped in, Mexico tapped in, Canada taps in. Shout out to Canada and Mexico. They tap in. Europe taps in. Great Britain taps in. We got a little bit of the Saudi and the Iraq and the Middle East to tap in. But hey, every day is a holiday, every meal's a banquet. We're going to get to it. Focus. Even if it's one of us, that's enough for us to pass by and stay in top.
Wix, one platform, any website. Unlimited creation. Describe your needs and goals, and AI will transfer.
On, and then afterwards he didn't answer the phone anymore.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I had that energy towards him, and then he was saying something about I think he's in Jay's camp so much that usually they didn't even say it. He said he's talking for him because he'll be defensive in Jay's behalf. So if you be competitive with him in there, the things that you see from Stout will make you feel like he's doing that for him, or he's saying that, and that's what he's repeating.
Gotcha.
And then that's where that came from.
He act like it's not night when I spoke to him. Like I said, listen, man, I see some shit that matters since.
Yeah, he's gone.
The nickname,
Just
it
talk
looked
about it.
like,
I was just actually funny. I just actually.
yeah, I said it looked like a man Square Garden ran down with him. That's what the picture, picture might be deceiving. Let's leave it deceiving. It wasn't no
That was a walk down.
Oh, no, what's the fucking talk you from, man? What the fuck you talking about? Yeah. That's dope. Also, because I seen last time we seen each other, son-in-law for United Nations or what he had going on. And I seen your interview and you explained how you did Power in the beginning for $17,000 an episode. What was the thought process behind doing that? And did you see the bigger picture and that's why you took that money?
Cam, I just wanted to do it so bad. Nobody from our culture produced television.
Right.
You know, like that. We have hit feature films.
Mm-hmm.
And across the board, so, but when we got to, like, I pitched Power to everybody, and it was like, nah. They didn't want to do it. And then I went and made music that kind of represented each one of the characters. And we came back to pitch again, and we pitched a music called Should Tell a Portion of the Story. Let's play. In the last place they spend money in the production is all music. Because the director created dream sequence what he would want to put the flyest shit possible in his actual episode, and then the music supervisor will come in and replace it with things comparable that'll make it cost efficient. But it's the last place they spend the money is on the music licensing. And I'm like, I want to make something that felt like it Curtis Mayfield's soundtrack to Superfly.
Right.
It matched so well, and it was like those points where the character was like staring off and the music was saying what he was thinking. Instead of it being, like, it's when you let the images match the music. You know how you watch the show and then you hear something that wouldn't sell on iTunes? And you're going, they spent $1 gazillion on the project. Why you didn't put the money right there where the music would make me feel a certain way?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
music is important.
It's powerful, yeah.
Very powerful in movies and television. We're looking at some shit that they put good times in the background. It's a love scene. When you put the wrong music back, it turns into something different. Yeah. When it got.
But the 17,000, I didn't care. I wanted to do it. Like, the first 3 seasons of Power, they wouldn't accept the cast of Power onto Good Morning America if I wasn't dead.
Correct.
So I'm doing 50 Cent. I'm out at night. I come out 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, nah, just give me my suit.
Right.
I just put the suit on, I go do Good Morning America, then I go to sleep because it don't make sense. I gotta be there for 5 o'clock. It's already 4:30, just give me put the suit on and go do it.
Right.
You know?
So we talking about Power. We seen Ghost have a little problem.
Yeah.
I still call the nigga Ghost. I don't know nothing.
Omar.
What was was the problem with you and him, and why was he so mad? Now, real quick before you talk to me, I'm just a nigga on the outside looking at it. And I'll be honest with you, when I first seen Power the first season, I was like, this shit is dope. I actually came off as we was talking about it. And I didn't know it was going to turn into the into. Tommy got a show, Little Ghost got a show, everybody got a show. And was he feeling, and I'm just asking because I don't know, I didn't really dive into what y'all niggas' problem was, but was he feeling niggas killed me off early?
Yeah, look.
After the shit went crazy?
It was crazy about that. What's crazy about it, when people have success for the first time, sometimes they need it to be theirs, all theirs, but they want it to be their success, right? There's no one person responsible for a television show. It's a collective. Right? Now, without me there to be the marketing, to make the music, the theme song for the joint, and be everywhere that I'm at, performing the thing to the actual thing to make it connect in a different way, and then everything else. In the very beginning, getting the show picked up, period. Like I part of the process of hiring, right? At points when there was a financial space, he will tell you I gave him the money. The rest of the company didn't give him the money. No, I was only getting $17,000 per episode. How am I giving him the money? I'm giving it to him from out of my pocket, bro.
Right.
So when you do that, like what happens is when he's saying that he feel like they pay him is because he sees himself as the face of the entire network.
So just real clear, so I'm catching up. He said he didn't get paid. That's what the problem was.
He said he didn't get paid enough. He thought he should get more.
Okay.
You know, and when he's saying that, immediately they're gonna look to me. Our audience is gonna say, well, the hip hop coach, youth coach. So immediately gonna say 50 didn't pay him. Because you heard him say 50 or whatever. They don't know who Courtney is.
Right.
Bro. So they're gonna let 50 didn't pay him.
Shit, give me that 150. 150 a week.
50 paid me.
I'll take that. I'll take that 150 a week. That's why I'm in that
Let me tell you something. And this is really how this should go. And I came from 50's experiences, just from based on my experiences. Niggas be thinking you they accountant. For real. You get niggas their money and they wild the fuck out. They want to buy 4 cars at a time. They want to go move to Alpine, Jersey. These niggas want to have a 17,000 square foot house. You know, they want to have 16 chains. And then when they go broke, these niggas be like, Cam or something.
Yeah, it's careful.
Yeah.
It's always look, in this be an artist, right? Why they go wrong? They're gonna say it was the record company. When the record company is in, because he's running the actual company, it's Cam or it's 50 or somebody that they go to specifically, it's his fault because he's still doing financially in a place where you can do whatever you want to do. And because they're now feeling like they have insurance, it's your fault. They're gonna make it your fault every time. But look, this is all of the artists. Ask them what happened when they're not popping no more. They'll be like, it was the record company. The record company wasn't responsible for making you high. I picked you because you had the highest probability of selling.
Right.
But we got high before we got to them. That is true. We built the momentum before we got all of the mixtape work. Everything else that you've done to build consistency. Consistency is the key to all success. If you can consistently work with some, you consistently shoot the jump shot, you're gonna go to the league. If you consistently run, catch the ball, you're gonna go to the league. Like that'll happen, but you gotta work at it until your technique and you are good enough at it for them to actually give you the shot. That's the process that we're going through, but they're always gonna blame whoever's in the driver's seat, right? You know?
50 Cent presents In the Club. 6 exclusive Las Vegas shows at PH Live at Planet Hollywood Resort Casino on Friday, December 27th through January 4th. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com.
She calls me boss toxic. 4 years of counting. Got you feeling like an option.
Special engagements and don't be my eyes. At Chamberlain patients can't be. Our community supports each other so you can become the healthcare professional the world needs. Belong to something greater.
Yeah, man. You know, happy holiday, man.
Oh,
Final
Merry
interview of the
Christmas
year.
and Happy New Year to you too, my brother.
I remember when you hated Christmas.
Yeah, you would never heard me holler Merry Christmas. Yeah, I ain't like you. I was a real Scrooge. But that's because I was poor. Yeah, that's because I was a poor, struggling daddy that couldn't have the presents. And you know, they done tricked us into believing that Jesus is not the reason for the season, that it's not about Jesus' birthday, it's about buying gifts. It's not about family coming together, it's not about love, it ain't about helping the poor, it's about buying gifts for people that's not less fortunate.
Yeah, the whole meaning and everybody's mindset now on Christmas is totally different.
Yeah, it's about give me a gift. Did I get a gift? Which, yeah, so wake up on Christmas and not have it for your woman or your kids. And you just say, I love you, and let's spend time as family. Watch how I treat you. You think you'll be honoring and resentful.
Have you ever dealt with a situation like that?
Yeah, I used to play like I didn't like Christmas. So I was already mad before Christmas got there. So long before Christmas got there, I was playing about I don't celebrate Christmas. So, you know, I was already setting the stage where I didn't have to feel bad on Christmas Day. But boy, you know, that's the poor angry black daddy. So I see why crime go up, homie. It's a lot of pressure on fathers and males and even mothers to try to at least go out and spend money. So Christmas is not only is it a pagan holiday, it's a consumer's holiday that supports capitalism. So, you know, it's about capitalism.
Yeah. Final interview of the year.
Yes, sir.
Been a lot of interviews this year.
It's been a great year.
A great year. What do you, from 1 to 10, how do you rate year 2024?
It's been a 10. So 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, and 2024 have all been straight 10s for me. Because I keep elevating, I keep progressing, and I keep growing and evolving and developing. Not just, you know, in my gifts and talents, even as a man.
Is that because I mean, of course, the stardom, the celebrity, the financial side, but then, I mean, you were alive.
Yeah.
Before 2020, you were alive, healthy. Those should have been 10s as well, though, right?
No, I felt less than. I was even though I was alive, I was a free, I was healthy, I was a struggling father. I felt less than, and at times I felt I felt unworthy as a father because you couldn't financially provide. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't give your kids. You can meet their needs, but you couldn't get what they wanted. You know, at times I had to pull my daughter out. My daughter did horseback riding, gymnastics, dance. So at times I couldn't afford to keep in horseback riding because that was an expensive extracurricular activity. At times your mother needed help. You couldn't help mama. You know, the wife was giving me weed money at times. You know, so some days at the battle between do I get the kids something to eat from fast food, or do I try to go home and see what's at home and try to make or put gas in the car? So, you know, that was that inner man didn't feel good at times, homie.
Yeah. Since you start getting money, you know, it's a thin line between money, investing money back in yourself. Some people say saving money is for the weak. That's for the scary. That's for the people who aren't sure what their next dollar may come from. Some people like to spend money because they know they're gonna get it again. Where do you get that with saving money? Do you look at it as saving money as for the weak?
No. Saving money is smart as well. Spending money is good too if you got it to spend. But also money is the wisest decision. So I've been spending, I've been saving, and I've been investing in me. I've been betting everything on me. Yeah, so
that's the best investment.
I've been investing in me. The little land I purchased the earlier part of this year. I've been buying jewelry. You know, that I consider heirlooms. But for the most part, I've been investing in me. So for for a long time until I signed with this comedy agency, Eric Young Productions. I was financially covering everything that I did, my travel, all my airline tickets, hotel. I got staff to pay. You see what I'm saying? Like I was doing it all on me, but it was an investment I saw. And then I got a few little hoes. I'm sorry, let me take that back. I got a few ladies, that invest in as well.
You look at jewelry as an investment?
I do. Yeah, I get them cut. Yeah, my custom made pieces. Yeah, because I get it appraised. So shout out to my jeweler. I got a new police badge. So I get it appraised, and so I get paperwork on it. And so my mother helps me get insurance put on the jewelry. So if nothing else, I got paperwork and insurance on the jewelry.
2024, a lot of lives have been lost. OG Maco just passed away.
Never heard of him.
The bitch, you guessed it. You've heard the record before.
Nah. That shit sounds stupid.
10 years ago.
Yeah.
Anyways, Big King, a Texas legend.
May God rest his soul. You know what? I just read about the first guy you said. He died of suicide, inflicted gunshot wound, didn't he?
Yeah, he tried to shoot himself in the head. Yeah.
He ain't gonna rest in peace. Yeah, kill himself ain't gonna rest in peace. He gonna burn in hell. Yeah, you can't take your own life and think you gonna be at peace. Hell no, man. Somewhere toes on fire right now.
You Maco's going to hell for killing himself.
Yeah, suicide. You can't go nowhere where it's peace at and yourself. You done died in turmoil. Yeah, no. You ain't resting in peace if you done took your own life. Yeah, you go rot in hell.
I've been to a few funerals where the person killed themselves, and the funerals, they never said it at the funeral though.
The preacher, they never say that when they kill people. So when the gangbanging die, they talk like he going to heaven. Yeah, the preacher don't never preach the real shit. Because the people that paid you to get up and preach. You can't stand over this dead body and say, man, this was a monster. He used to do this, and the preacher got the foot. So suicide is an automatic door shut on you.
Enchanted passed away. Rich Homie Quan.
Yeah, dope fiend. Yeah, everybody died dope fiend.
Those two, they died drugs. Fulio, that was one of the big ones of the year.
Yeah. If karma is real, which I don't believe karma is real, that was karma, they say. You hunted him down in their mama car. They go, yeah. Nah, they went out their way to get him.
Few other rappers died, man. I'm gonna say about a good 10.
Yeah.
And that every year. I mean, every year we're guaranteed. Last, I'm gonna say 12 to 10 years, we're guaranteed to see 10 rappers pass away.
Tricked us into believing death is a bad thing. Yeah, death ain't bad. Tomorrow's not probably you or nobody else. The greatest reward to living is to die. So ain't bad because get out of here. Most not doing what they want to do. Julio died party. Thought he was gonna get some pussy tonight. Shit, he got the party, but he didn't get that pussy. Rich Homie Quan died doing what he always do, coming home getting high. Enchanted, she died feeling good, getting high. So death bad thing, especially if you die doing what you want to do. Yeah, it's them cancers and them health issues that happen when you're in a hospital and it's a prolonged death. But when you abruptly die, that can't be too bad.
The Lil Durk situation. I know we last talked about it. Did 1 million views. It looks like he's going down for another murder. His brother D-Thang that was killed at a club. They're saying that Durk had something to do with the get back of that situation.
I'm just gonna say this. The FBI don't fuck with nobody if they ain't dotted their I's and crossed their T's. So, I think it's over with for Durk. I think his fans just play his music, But I don't think Dirk will be making no new music soon unless it's from the prison phone. Yeah, he out of there. Yeah, he out of there. But you know, that's that gangster life. Yeah, that's playing that gangster life. But he'll be alright down there playing Assalamu Alaikum. Yeah, and he got plenty of money to buy commissary for the Muslim brothers, so he'll be alright.
I mean, going from having everything to missing Christmas, missing Thanksgiving, missing your family, like.
And that little old, he done left here. Who that gonna be hot and steaming wet whenever he give me some. Who right now she trying to hold on. Ooh, boy, with that little foot. Ooh, it's gonna be hot and steaming wet when it's time to peel and draw back. Oh,
I mean, but they secretly got married this year, I'm hearing.
Man.
So she gon'
He can't touch that. He can't plead that.
When they're legally, the woman can go see, they can get time to themselves, basically. That's
they get conjugal visits in state prison. I don't know if they give conjugals in federal prison. I think California State do conjugals, but I don't think the feds let you conjugal. Yeah. He might get the finger in visitation. You know what I'm saying? Go back there and sit on his nose and peel his meat back. But shit, for the most part, nigga, one of them close homeboys, one of them friends, that's cool with the cousins, one of them homegirl brothers, one of them, somebody gonna be, it got to get touched. Yeah, she ain't gonna be no nun. That's one thing she ain't gonna do, especially if she didn't have before. Yeah, they ain't gonna put it on ice forever, Sean. They might put it up for a little bit, but she got to kick in.
What's going through Lil Durk's head right now? Is it regret or is it I lost Newski, I lost Han, I lost my brother, I lost my manager.
He ain't thinking about nothing. He thinking about that them kids and all the he done had to give up. All the freedom. He can't do no more. Nigga, he ain't thinking about Vaughn or Newski. All his brothers. So he living with a lot of regret. They living with a lot of regret. Because visitation visits in the mother, it's time to go. Man, it's a shit. Yeah, man. And then on way from home. So they like, on way from home. So his daddy will be able to coach him. But now, most in prison living with regrets. I don't care how justified they thought they are or think they are in their actions. It's the other side to the coin. So I'm not willing to be out of my kid's life for my brother. I'm not willing to be out of my kid's life for my homeboy. And I damn sure ain't giving up pussy for nobody. So go give up pussy? And man, man, no, hell no, homie. So it's a lot of regret. When you don't win, man, even the poor nigga, homie, shit now. Jail ain't no place for no player.
If they offered him 20 years, should he take it?
He should take it.
He'd take 20 years.
Yeah. 2 murders, I'll take 20 years. Cause you gotta understand, Trump could come back in office. And Trump mad in the mother that Joe Biden done gave pardons, presidential pardons to murderers, people that's on death row. This nigga got 2 murders. Trump pushing for the death penalty for people like him. So man, he better take them 20 years. He young, he can come home in his 50s and still be all right.
Yeah.
Man, I just met a brother in Indianapolis. From Gary. Got 2 life sentences for a nonviolent offense in federal court. He took it to trial. They wanted him to tell on some police officers, but he didn't. He took it to trial and got 2 life sentences. So if he want to roll the dice with an agency and a prosecutor that has a 98% conviction rate, whether that's plea bargains or not, very few people beat the face. Now I know a lot of people like to say, well, NBA YoungBoy beat him. No, he didn't. He just beat a case. But he didn't beat them people. Many people had him on house arrest in Utah for 3-4 years that mentally drove him psychologically crazy. Where he started playing as the doctor to order drugs. Man, they said, man, shit, they had that nigga, nah, homie, they know how to break you. So 98% conviction rate. I take them 20 years if I were him tomorrow, and let's go and get this started. Cause I don't see him beating this, Sean. When you got, he even said in the song, if you got one of your homeboys who testified on you, don't take it to trial. He said that in one of his rap lyrics, and look what done happened. Shit, nigga wore wild.
Man, Lil Durk situation, I mean, it's crazy. Like, you have everything and you throw it away. And I always told you, and you argue with me, and I want to plug this in on the interview. I always said it gets worse when these guys get it because money makes people feel untouchable. And it gives you power. People around you would do whatever to get the money. I just seen Rod Wave give his $10,000 to chug 2 Don Julio cups.
I saw
money,
that.
Money make people do whatever to get that mighty green dollar.
Yeah, I saw that.
Niggas would do whatever to get some money, man.
But man, with good sense ain't going to go kill nobody, homie. And he got plenty of money. That's no sense. Man, I thought the young brother was way sharper than that.
Yo.
Man, I thought he was way sharper than that. At least he talked like he is. In interviews, he talked like he had some good sense. But I guess Chief Keef got all the sense in the world. And I thought he was a little retarded boy. Nigga, I thought Chief Keef was a little retarded. But nigga, he got all the sense in the world. So to look at it, I thought Durk was one of them young niggas that, was gang related. Had some good teaching, some good upbringing, had homie, he was a stew head.
I don't think that. I think after the second, third, fourth murder, you losing people that